we look at, I'm going to say the dirty word up here, even though we're trying to stay optimistic, regulation. So when I look at, and when we look at our toolkit at Greenlining in terms of what works, right? What kind of economies give people of all backgrounds an opportunity? You point to regulation. So we constantly point to a bill that was passed by an African-American woman, Gwen Moore, that required the state utilities to do business with minority-owned businesses. That bill didn't have a quota, it didn't have targets, but it set something in motion that today now a company like PG&E spends over 35 to 40% of their contracts are with women, disabled veteran, or minority-owned businesses, right? So we have a template for that. Problem with that template is if I take that to tech, tech says I'm too innovative for that. Like that's boring, dull, old, right? And so my point with that is that we think the future of jobs needs some old school and some new school, right? The new school stuff, we're not going to be able to stop. The innovation, the robots, the driverless cars driving around Pittsburgh today, that stuff is going to happen. The question is, and somebody brought it up, what are the public policy choices we're going to make so that when it happens in a way that really respects people and their livelihoods and the willingness to just have a job, right? If you're a partner at one of these tech companies or gig economy companies, you get your hourly rate, and good luck. Hopefully you get some, and we're going to take a little piece off the top, and we're not going to tell you when we're going to take more or less. You're not going to get any benefits. You don't get any stock. And so for us is how do we also put some heart and innovation into this? You know, how do we get business leaders to say, hey, some of the old school stuff actually worked, right? Like giving healthcare actually makes sense. Giving people pensions or some type of retirement actually